Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will put total leather and will get started. He'll call for the fair catch here. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Skips away from pressure. Wasting no time taking a shot. And that pass picked off.
I'll tell you what, defensive dream, right? You dream about coming out, setting the tone. You practice your script all week of what you want to be in and how you want to be successful. And bam, right out the gates, forcing the INT. Let's go.
The throw. Zings it complete to the right. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Hand off from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
Makes the grab. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass, it's Watkins. He makes the connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown Longhorns. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Fair catch, called for and made. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Running it back, it's Schmidt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. He's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
A 3rd down try for the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out of the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw, it's Watkins. It's complete to the left. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down.
Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
A loss of 3 yards on That's the end of the first quarter. Texas 7, Michigan 0.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Safe completion on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know good and well the quarterback wanted to push the ball down the field, wanted to throw for the first down, couldn't do it because the defense had taken it away. He did the right thing, didn't turn it over, dumped it off to his running back. His running back bought some positive yards, but guess what? Now it's decision time. It's 4th down.
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Trying to get it on the ground. And the Longhorns have enough for the first down. They needed less than a yard, really too far to kick the field goal, a little too close to punt. There's really not much of a decision there.
And I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're on the side of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punting the ball. Nah, go for it.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Running to the left. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. They'll leave it with the lone back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their...
Going over the top. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Grbac or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Now the play fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's a fake. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Buys a little extra time. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Watkins. Looking deep. He's got it down the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. power football with the run. Got room at the 35. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field, and it's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to wear down this defense. The 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Texas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking to take a shot. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
And that's just a great job by the defense shutting down that jet sweep. You see the team speed they have on defense. They're willing and ready and able to go sideline to sideline with anybody in the country.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Scanning the field, it's Watkins. Looking to buy time. He's got it on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
They go to the counter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Getting some heat. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. They're working that left side.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. When you absolutely have to have a play, use that big body slant to move the chains on 4th down.
That 4th and short, I mean, you got to know the ball's coming out quick as a defense, but wins really quickly inside with the slant, catches the football, and picks up even more yards after the catch. Nice timing by this offense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
3rd down coming.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Bringing it back. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
Well, how about that? They knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Watkins. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's going to take off. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the 3rd quarter and get it back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Texas 34, Michigan 7.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Back to throw, it's Watkins. He wants to go deep. And he's got it inside the 20. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Wide out in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Not just so you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. With jet sweep pass. Good, solid tackle.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fair catch, called for and made. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Good enough for a first down.
He's going to pass. Buying some time as he moves left. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time.
Oh, look out, there he goes. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
They want that clock to run. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Handoff from the gun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Got it, looking for the first down. The Longhorns are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Longhorns are on the move.
42, Spider.
Going with the counter play here. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll run play action. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few.
Yeah, and the fullbacks don't run long routes. Most of the time, you keep those guys short off of a little play action or a run fake. Gets the catch, secures it, gets a little bit of yardage.
He'll try the right side. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.